Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today we will discuss about fractals and fractal dimension. So this is the famous mathematician Mandelbrot. He told clouds are not spheres, mountains are not cones, coastline are not circles, and bark is not smooth, nor does lightning travel in a straight line. So today we will discuss about on the topic of fractals and fractal dimension. Initially we will talk about the dimension. So we know about zero dimension, that is quantum dots, one dimension, that is a line, two dimension, that is a square or rectangle, three dimension, that is a cube, and four dimension you can visualize by seeing this picture. Then how to calculate dimension? So for a line, consider a line of length L and you can divide into four pieces. Each are self similar and length of each segment is L by 4. So here number of pieces are 4 and the magnification factor is 4. We are denoting the number of pieces equal to n and the magnification factor equal to s. Now for a square, so there are three picture of a single square. So initially this square, that is the one square, and the middle figure you can see there are four square, each of length is half of the original square. That means this is the L by 2 and you will get the 4 self similar square, and the last one you can get 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 9 square self similar square, each of length is L by 3. So here for the middle figure, the number of pieces n equal to 4 and the magnification factor is 2, and the final figure, the number of pieces n equal to 9 and the magnification factor is 3. Let's consider for a cube. So you can see we are dividing this cube into 64 equal self-similar pieces by by reducing the length L by 4. That means here the magnification factor is equal to 4. Okay, fine. Let's calculate the dimension. So if you observe carefully, you can see there is a pattern. What is that pattern? For a line, 4 equal to 4 to the power 1, for a square 9 equal to 3 to the power 2, and for a cube 64 equal to 4 to the power 3. That means for a line the number of pieces and is 4 and the length is also, that means the magnification factor is 4. For a square it is pieces are 9 and the magnification factor is 3, and for a cube the number of pieces are 64 and the magnification factor is 4. That means we can say n equal to s to the power d. Here d is the dimension of the object. Obviously this length, the line is a one dimensional and the square is a two dimensional and the cube is a three dimensional object. So if you take a log on both sides, you will get dimension equal to log of number of self similar pieces divided by log of the magnification factor. That means log n divided by log s. Now we are coming to the fractal. What is fractal? So if you see the dictionary, it came from the Latin word fractus, which means broken or any extremely irregular curves or shape that repeat themselves at any scale on which they are examined. Okay, now let's calculate the fractal dimension. We will consider one curve, the famous Koch curve. So this is the Koch curve. First one is the initiator of length L. Second one is the generator of order 1. We are calling it generator because it specifies a rule that is used to generate a new form. And second one is also order 2 and this is the order 3 and so on. So that means this for order 2 in this portion from here to here this become the generator form. That means from here to here this one, and this also becoming like this and this also and this also. So for initiator of length L, For order 1, the number of self-similar objects or pieces are 4 and each of length is L by 3, and the for order 2, total self-similar pieces are 16 and length is 9 L by 9, and so on. Now what is the dimension of this Koch curve? So that is d equal to log of number of self-similar pieces divided by log of the magnification factor equal to log 4 divided by log 3, that is 1.26. That means this is not 1 or not 2, that is in between 1 and 2, 1.26. So this is the fractal. So that is why we are calling it a fractal dimension. Now let's consider the Sierpinski triangle. So here you can see initially this is the equilateral triangle. So here we are removing this middle portion triangle after connecting the middle point of these sides. So from this middle point to this middle point, and from this one to this one, and from this one to this one, and we are removing this middle part. So we will get three self-similar object of length L by 2. And next also we are doing like same. That means this triangle also we are removing in the middle part this one, and from this triangle we are removing this part, and from this triangle we are removing this part. Okay, and if you continuously do that, you will get finally this triangle. So here for this triangle, the self-similar pieces are 3 and length is L by 2. That is from this is L by 2 and this is L by 2. And for this case, the length is L by 4 for each triangle. That means from this point to this point L by 4, L by 4, L by 4 and L by 4. And you will get finally 9 self-similar pieces and so on. So what is the dimension of this triangle? So this is log of number of self-similar object divided by number of log of the magnification factor. That means log 3 divided by log 2 equal to 1.58. So you can consider any order and you will get finally 1.58. So this is the fractal dimension of this triangle. Okay. Now that there is one task for you. You find it out the coastal length dimension from Kolkata to Chennai. So what is the fractal dimension of this length? So initially we may think this is not self-similar, then how I will calculate the fractal dimension? So for you there is a hint. So you can zoom the map till it look the self-similar, and from there you can find it out the fractal dimension. Okay. After calculating the fractal dimension, you can write in our comment box. So thank you for watching. Oh yes. So you can find it out the fractal dimension of this smiley or this emoji, and you can also write in the comment box. Bye.